Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay, are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in basic technology, we are going to be looking at airflow. Okay, our topic for today in basic technology is on airflow. Are you ready for the lesson? You are, right? Good. So first we are going to be looking at the meaning of airflow. Airflow is the way air moves in a particular space or system. Do you understand? Airflow is referred to as the movement of air in a particular environment or system. Okay? Do we get that? Good. Airflow can occur naturally, okay? Driven by factors like wind or temperature differences. It can also be created artificially using tools like fans. So next we're going to be looking at constituencies of airflow. What do we mean by constituencies of airflow? Those things that affect how air moves, okay? The components or elements that contribute to the movement of airflow. One, temperature. Hot air tends to rise, creating convection currents that influence airflow. Okay? Hot air rises and this influences how air moves around. Hot or cold air, how it moves around. Think about steam rising from a cup of hot soup. Okay? Pressure differentials. Differences in air pressure between 2 points can drive airflow. Do we understand? Air moves because of differences in pressure. It's like a push and pull effect. Okay? Imagine squeezing a balloon and air rushes out. Obstructions. Physical obstacles can impact or redirect the movement of air. Do you understand? Physical objects can block or change the path of air. Do we get that? Let's say wind can go around the tall building instead of going through it. Do we understand the example? 4. Wind. Natural wind currents play a significant role in determining the direction and speed of airflow. So wind naturally blows and influences how air moves. Okay? Nature's breeze. Example, feel the wind on the breezy day. It's a nature's way of moving air. Do we understand? So these are the constituencies of airflow: temperature, pressure differentials, obstructions, and wind. So these are the components that contribute to the movement of airflow. Okay? Good. Generating airflow. Generating airflow is referred to as the process of creating movement or circulation of air, okay? How is airflow created? Fans and blowers. Fans and blowers are mechanical devices designed to move air. They consist of blades or impellers that rotate, creating airflow. Fans are commonly used for cooling purposes in electronics, while blowers may be employed in HVAC systems and industrial processes. Okay? Phantom blowers. What do phantom blowers do? Phantom blowers have spinning blades that push air, creating a breeze, okay? You can think of ceiling fan or a air dryer. They both generate airflow. Do we understand? Good. Natural ventilation. Natural ventilation relies on natural forces such as wind and temperature differences to create airflow. Designing buildings with windows and vents strategically placed to take advantage of natural air movement is an example of incorporating natural ventilation. Natural ventilation, letting fresh air in by designing windows or vents to catch natural breezes. Just like opening windows to allow a cool breeze into a room. Okay? Do we get that? Good. Wind power. Wind power harnesses the kinetic energy of the wind to generate electricity. Wind turbines have blades that rotate, creating airflow. So wind power is used as a renewable energy source to generate electricity for homes and businesses. Wind power. Wind turbines use the wind's energy to generate electricity by making large blades spin, okay? You can picture a big windmill turning in the wind to produce power. Okay? Good. Duct systems. Ducts are channels or passages used to convey air. Duct systems can be designed to direct and control airflow. HVAC systems use ducts to distribute heated or cold air throughout buildings, demonstrating the control of airflow in a confined space. Duct systems are used to distribute heated or cold air from the HVAC systems to different areas of a building, okay? They help bring in fresh air and remove stored air. Do we get that? Good. Adjustable levers and dampers. Levers and dampers are adjustable devices that can be used to control the flow of air. They can be opened or closed to regulate the amount of air passing through. Louvers are often used in windows or ventilation systems, while dampers are used in HVAC systems to control airflow. Okay, louvers and dampers are like the adjustable doors that control how much air goes through. Do we get that? Example, adjusting blinds to control the amount of sunlight and air entering a room. Do we understand? Good. How an object disturbs airflow. What do we mean by that? It's about how the shape and features of an object affect the way air moves around. Okay? Shape and drag. The shape of an object affects how air flows around it. When an object moves through the air, it experiences the resistance known as drag. Different shapes create different amounts of drag. Streamlined or aerodynamic shapes reduce drag, making it easier for objects to move through the air. Do you understand? The shape of an object affects how air flows around it. Smooth or streamlined shapes create less disturbance, while irregular shapes create more turbulence. Okay? As an object moves through the air, it experiences resistance called drag. The large or less aerodynamic the object, the more drag it creates, distributing the airflow. Do we understand that? We do, right? Surface area and friction. The surface area of an object in contact with the air affects the amount of friction it experiences. Smoother surfaces generally reduce friction. Vehicles such as cars and airplanes are designed with smooth surfaces to minimize friction and improve efficiency. The amount of surface an object presents to the air affects how it moves. So smoother surfaces reduce friction, allowing for smoother airflow. Okay? Do we understand? Different surfaces create varying amounts of friction, affecting how air interacts with the object. Okay? Forces acting on objects. When an object moves through the air, forces like lift and gravity come into play. Lift is an upward force, while gravity pulls the object downward. So understanding these forces is crucial in designing aircraft and other objects that need to move through the air. So forces like lift and gravity play a role in how an object disturbs the air as it moves through it. Okay? Wings and airfoils. Wings and airfoils are specially shaped surfaces designed to generate lift. The shape of these structures is optimized to manipulate airflow. Aircraft wings, propellers, and even certain vehicle designs utilize airfoils to control lift and stability. Okay? Special shaped surfaces like airplane wings or propellers are designed to manipulate airflow efficiently, minimizing disturbance. Do you understand? Good. Turbulence. Turbulence occurs when the smooth flow of air is disrupted, creating irregular and chaotic patterns. So understanding turbulence is important in designing structures like bridges and tall buildings to ensure they can withstand varying wind conditions. Objects can cause turbulence, disrupting the natural flow of air, okay, especially if they have irregular shapes. Do you get that? So understanding how objects disturb airflow is crucial for designing efficient vehicles, structures, and devices. It's like learning the language of air to create things that move smoothly through it. Okay? Good. So today's lesson on airflow, we understood it, right? We looked at the meaning of airflow, right? We looked at constituencies of airflow, generating airflow, and how an object disturbs airflow. So we understood today's lesson on airflow, right? Okay, good. So next we're going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment, right? Okay, that is good.